Hello again, and welcome. Today I wanted to do something a little different and talk about kind of what got me into lock sport and lock picking and why why I've started doing it. Um, I guess the the COVID-19 quarantine starting and stuff got me to look at and check out uh, a bunch of new stuff on YouTube that I hadn't seen before, and I came across a few YouTube channels, and watching it to me seemed almost like they were doing a magic trick. It was like, I don't know, hearing the pop was some amazing rabbit coming out of a hat or something, it was, I don't know. And I tried it myself and realized I could do it, and that, I don't know. Now I'm more to the point of trying to find new and different locks to not just test my skills, I guess, but to just see what's out there and kind of feel everything. But the reason that I made this video today was actually because I saw a video by Froggy Picker, and it was about puzzles, and he had a lot of interesting 3D puzzles and even a Rubik's Cube, and I thought maybe I could solve one on the channel and kind of show you that puzzles too are kind of another reason that I got into lockpicking. The more you pick, I guess, the more you realize that the lock is a puzzle. So, I kind of want to walk you through step by step how I solve it as I go. So, I don't know if you know much about the Rubik's Cube, but if you look at the cube, no matter which way I turn any of these, the centerpiece will always stay the same color. So, when you approach solving a Rubik's Cube, you should first know that whatever the middle piece is, that's what color the entire side will be at the end of the solve. So me personally, I like to start with green. Now, knowing what I just said, that green is the centerpiece here, so that this side is my green side, I know that this side is also my yellow side. So I start by lining up a T, knowing that this is green and yellow, this is green and orange, this is green and white, and this is green and red. So oftentimes, like this piece for instance, you find yourself where the proper piece is there, but it's not in the proper orientation. So it is green and orange, and that's green. So to solve this, this is an algorithm also. The first algorithm, I suppose. Turn, turn, turn. Now I've oriented this piece to be yellow and green. Now with the rest of the pieces, I like to get them at the bottom if I can. Just as a good place to start. Sometimes even that's difficult, but white and green, yellow, yellow and green, and red, red and green. So now I have my green cross, and it corresponds with each side. Now I want to finish solving green, because again I know that this piece on top is going to be green, orange, and yellow. I can find the green, orange, and yellow piece and put it there by doing this algorithm. Down, right, up, left. Now I didn't really need to do the left in that portion, but at the end, to solve the puzzle, you'll have to know that algorithm. Well, to do it my way. There are several ways to solve the puzzle. Again, this piece is in the proper spot, but in the wrong orientation. So I'm going to do the algorithm until it's in the correct spot at the correct orientation, because it is white, orange, and green. So now it's here. This piece is my red, yellow, green, yellow, red, green. So it goes here, we know that. If I do the algorithm backwards with it facing me, I can get it up quicker. So then my last piece, see it green here, goes up here. So now I've solved green with all the corresponding sides here in the cross. At this point, I flip the cube upside down, and I start to look for the other pieces that I know. So I know this is orange and white, for instance. So this is my orange and white piece. So to put it in its spot, I line it up first with the color that it corresponds with, turn it away, the panel that I want it up, toward, down, toward, up, over, down. Now I've put that piece in the proper order and not changed any part of the other out of the solve. So again, white and red, I'll line it up with white and red, turn it away, up, toward, down, toward, up, away, down, and have it there. This, orange and yellow, away, up, toward, down, away, down. This here, away, up, toward, up, away, down. Now I have my second row solved. To solve the top, you need to have an L, and I have one. And you'll want it facing in this direction. If you don't have one, you can do the algorithm that I'm going to do to find an L, and then get yourself the L in the correct corresponding position. But once you have an L, you do this, until I have every piece is still where I wanted it, but now I have a cross. Now again, I need to get this cross to line up with the corresponding sides. So I need to find two that match up. And in this case, it's the yellow and the white across from one another. What I need is for them to be next to one another. So I'll do this algorithm. Let's see. Which one is it? Oh, build a house. There we go. Sorry. Alright, now I have red and yellow. And I'll build the house again. Then, now that I have them both here, up, right, down, right, up, right, right, right. Now they have my cross with all the corresponding colors. And still, nothing has changed on the algorithm. Sorry, I messed up a little bit there. Anyway, once I get to this point, I need to find the one piece that is in the correct position, not necessarily the correct orientation. So that's this piece, white, blue, and red. Now again, this algorithm that I was doing accidentally earlier, until now, I have them all in the proper position, just not the correct orientation. So this one, for instance, is in the proper position and the proper orientation, while this one is not. So in order to solve this, I'll need to do the same algorithm that I did in the beginning, down, right, up, left. Only in this case, since again they're facing toward me, I'm going to do it backwards. Now I turn the top piece and do the algorithm again. Turn the top piece, and turn the top piece until it's solved. So that's how I kind of learned to solve the Rubik's Cube, and that's the set of algorithms that I use to solve it, and gives you a little look into why I got into lockpicking. So I hope you enjoyed this, and happy picking.